would like to welcome you all to the regular scheduled meeting of the Randolph County Board of Education for today, December the 12th, 2023. We will have our invocation by Cindy Head, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for the many blessings that you have bestowed upon all of us. Please help us to make decisions and act accordingly for things that you would find pleasing in your sight. In His name we praise. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could I get a motion to approve the agenda as printed? Is there a second? It's been moved and seconded that we approve the agenda. Could I also get a motion to approve the minutes of the November 7th, 2023 board meeting?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of the November 7th board meeting. All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Ayes have it. Your financial reports were emailed to you earlier in the month, and they're also included in your packet. We will again like to thank Ms. Bethany for always getting those to us in a timely manner and for her hard work that she does on those. If you have any questions, please make sure you reach out to her. This time, we'll turn it over to the superintendent.
Just a couple of things. One is a reminder that we will be getting we're going to be releasing at lunchtime this Friday for students. I think everybody's pretty much aware of that, so just as a reminder. One thing that I told y'all we had applied for some grants, and we received a grant in the amount of $1.4 million from the Lieutenant Governor's grant program, and all of that money will be spent at the Career Center. I'm going to meet with the architects. We've already looked over the place one time, but we're going to meet again after we come back after the new year to decide exactly what we're going to do with that. Now, along with that, there comes a 5% match. So out of our local funds, we will have to match, I believe, $70,000 that we'll have to match on that project. But the Career Center has been there for 50 years, and I know there's been a roof put on the front building, and one building was added right after it was originally built, but that's pretty much, other than that, it's the way it was in '73. So very, very appreciative and grateful that we're going to get this opportunity, for that. Does anybody have any particular questions about what's going on right now? If not, I'll move on. The next thing in your packet is a certificate of affirmation of school board members. We have to do that every year. That's a requirement from our auditors. So I would like to take just a minute here for y'all to glance over that and sign it, and then we can give those to Ms. Tara, and she can notarize those for us. Beth was here in a meeting, and it may have got picked up in her meeting.
You already filled out that, Tamer.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
talked.
that's what.
Yeah, just put Randolph County.
Cindy's.
Then also in the packet, I have a code of conduct. This code of conduct for the board was adopted March 19th of 2013 and has been in force since then. During this month, when we do the affirmations, I'm going to include this every year. And then as board members, if you see anything that needs to be changed on this code of conduct, we can add or delete if you see the need to do anything. The next piece in there is the fraud and related party transaction response. This is also something required, during the audit process. And Ms. Bethany has emailed that to y'all already. It's kind of long, so I'm just going to ask that if you would give that to Ms. Waters before you leave tonight, we would appreciate that. The next thing on the agenda is to elect a chair. So, Terry is passing out. Let me get you. Daryl's not here. I'll get you a pen.
I'll see you one.
My name is right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Say, I know they were somewhere. Oh.
I thought Beth may have picked it up. So this would be for the chair. So if you would write down your recommendation on that. And our wonderful ladies will pick those up and tally the results.
Yeah.
Walk right by Tina.
I was still filling it out. I did, you were still filling it.
Hey, here comes Darryl, if you want to get him when he comes in. You walked in time to vote for the board chair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, just since you weren't here, we made it easy.
You vote for yourself, you'll have one more vote.
Bethany. Well, I'll just take it, okay. And this sheet is for vice chair. You want to tell them who chair is, so they don't vote?
Oh, Daryl turned his, okay. Tamara.
Tamara is.
There's two things in here. You don't, and I just don't know. One is this affirmation. You have to have that for the auditors. And then this fraud and related party for her too. Just as long as we get those tonight. Status quo.
Did she say right?
Raymond, yeah.
Sweating
All right, number 11, recommend to approve the proposed policy changes based upon the summer 2023 AASB policy pipeline. And we submitted that to y'all on October 19th at the board meeting. And that's We're a member of the pipeline just because they keep up with all the pertinent laws and regulations that we need to put in place.
You've heard the recommendation of the superintendent on number 11. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the recommendation of number 11 for the policy change through the AASB policy pipeline. All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sound. Ayes have it, motion carries.
Number 12, on the copier releases, any kind of long-term contract that a school enters into, the board has to approve those. The board will not be paying for this, the school will pay for it, but we have to approve a long-term contract. So, under number 12, recommend to approve the copier release for Woodland High School from Best Copy Products Incorporated for the lease price of $550 per month for 36 months.
You've heard the recommendation of the superintendent for number 12 to approve copier lease for Woodland High School. All in favor? No, I'm sorry, could I have a motion to accept?
Motion to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the recommendation. All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sign. Ayes have it, motion carries.
Right, number 13, recommend to approve the proposal from A to Z Environmental for ACM remediation at various Randolph County schools.
You've heard the recommendation from the superintendent for number 13. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
A second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the recommendation for number 13 for A to Z Environmental for remediation. All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sound. Ayes have it, motion carries.
Number 14, recommend to approve the bid from Shane Long of $32,800 for clearing and site preparation at RCHS and Wadley High School. This will be for the removal of all the trees up here around the tennis court and get those ready for seeding. And down at Wadley, where you go in the lower drive close to the lunchroom, those trees there have broken the driveway up and are in, some of them fixing to fall on some vehicles, so I wanted to get that cleared up.
You've heard the recommendation of the superintendent to accept the bid for number 14 from Shane Long. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
A second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the recommendation from Shane Long for $32,800. All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sound. Ayes have it, motion
And
carries.
that sheet is the last sheet in your packet. It is out of order. I apologize for that. Number 15, recommend to approve the personnel action sheet.
We've heard the recommendation. Do I have a motion to approve the personnel action sheet?
I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the personnel action sheet. All in favor, let it be known by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same sound. Ayes have it, motion carries. And we are adjourned.
Y'all will get that.